Hello everyone, I hope that you all are doing great. In this video, we are going to learn how to create a portrait structure when looking from front side. So without further ado, let's quickly jump into this video. In this video, we are going to use very minimal material such as normal 2H pencil or any HB pencil and a drawing book. So let's start. For starting the frontal structure, let's start with first a circle. Now I will recommend you to draw a circle with free hands. Now we have drawn the circle, let's establish its center point and let's measure whether the four sides of the circle are equal. The four parts of the circle are equal. If you don't have any compass, simply use a pencil and use your finger to measure the distance. Now we are going to draw a horizontal line and a vertical line. On the vertical line, we are going to make 6 parts, that is 3 equal parts in 2 bigger parts. Now we are going to extend one extra part downside. Now we are going to join this part to make our circle in an oval shape. After this, we are going to divide our horizontal line into 5 parts because the measurement when look from front angle is equally of 5 eyes. Now let's begin. For doing the 5 parts, I am going to first measure first part from the center line and that part will go half and half on both sides. So it will count as one part and we are going to take exact that measurement and divide the horizontal line into 5 parts. Now remember, we are taking these 5 parts including our ear measurement. So half part of the some parts will be outside of the circle. Now here I am drawing the inner corner of an eyebrow and this is the eye socket. Remember, our eyes are set in a deep eye socket and that eye socket is exactly where the eyebrow bone is. Now we are going to draw two parallel lines to the center line which will derive our bridge of the nose. Now we are going to draw some side of the nose. These are the side planes of the nose. How you are going to develop this, you will see in future videos to develop this structure into a proper portrait. Now here I am again drawing eyeballs. Now remember, in my eye video I have told you that our eye is not an almond shape. It is originally round shape, but our lids, the some part of the skin covers the eye, most part of the eye, so we get to see a very little part of an eye. So initially we are going to draw full circle to resemble our eyeball. Now this is the tip of the nose. Around that tip of the nose, we are going to draw our muzzle area. This represents the smile line of our face. When we smile, our cheek creates some smile, and here we are drawing that. To the muzzle circle, we are going to draw a same concentric circle around it. This is another muzzle layer of our face. The top side portion of our forehead is called temple of the forehead or temple bone of head. This is flattened surface which is present on the sides of our skull. This part is called our top of the head. Now, one part below that is our hairline. This is the frontal lobe of forehead. It always catches some highlight. Now let's draw some rhythmic lines. These are the lines which are present, muscular lines which are present on your face. And these lines are connected to your lip area. When you observe closely, you are able to see that the rhythm lines are actually present on your face. In the same manner, the second muscle area also have some rhythm line to it, and these lines straight goes to where the jawline is. The top portion of this rhythm line makes top part of our ear. Initially, this might seem a little complicated, but in future videos, you will be able to see how we can develop this structure into a real portraiture when looking from front angle. And this will be the chin part. Now remember, our jaw is not a straight line. Jaw has some angle to it, and that angle is where when you draw a line from your lip, that line is the turning point of our jaw. That line is downwarded curved line, and that is approximately the angle of your jaw. Our ear lies between eyebrow to end of the nose. This may vary from person to person, but these measurements are ideal. But as a person's feature differentiate, the measurement of our features or landmarks also get differentiated. Now let's recap. Our head is totally made up of 7 parts. 6 part includes a circle and then the extended part. First part is called hairline. 2 parts later, the middle portion of our circle is called eyebrow line. From eyebrow line to the chin, exact half part of it is where the end part of the nose is. As I said, this may vary from person to person, but these are the landmarks using which we can build a portraiture. From end of the nose to the chin part, the exact middle part is end of our lip. And from eyebrow line to the end of the nose, there is our ear. Now some people do have long earlobes or some people have smaller ears, then that proportion will get differentiated as per the individual person. Some part of our face always catches some light and some part of the face is always in the shadow part. Now I will show you which part generally catches shadow when light is placed from certain angle. Now this is the flattened part of our face which is called temple of the bone, temple of the face, and that part always catches some or other kind of shadow to it. As I said, our eyes are set in a deep eye socket, so naturally it is going to create some shadow to create illusion of depth because our eyes are set in the deepness of the eye socket. But where the eyebrow bone lies, that is exactly where eyebrow turns, that particular part catches some highlight, so that part is never going to be in shadow. There is a strong bony structure underneath it. That bone is called eyebrow bone. Side planes of the nose is also in the dark because our nose is 3D. It has dimensions. To make our nose look like it's coming out of the face, we have to place some shadow on the around the side plane of the nose. Now, our cheekbone generally presents between eyebrow and nose. So, below the cheekbones, there is a hollow part in our cheeks that always catches some shadow. In makeup, where we apply contour, that places always catches shadows, and where we apply highlights, that place always catches some light because those are the high points of the face, so they are naturally going to catch some light to them, and they are naturally going to create some highlight on them. This is some technical stuff. You may not be able to get this in this video properly, but I assure you in the next videos, as we progress these sessions, you will be able to learn how to apply this method and create a perfect portraiture. Top part of our lip is always catches less light than the lower lip. Upper part of our chin is also a hollow space or also underneath some shadow of lower lip, so it is naturally going to create some shadow to it. Our face is held on the neck, so on the neck face is going to create some shadow. And even now you can see the face is having some kind of shape to it, and it is coming along as 3D. Some part of the muzzle area also catches shadow, so it is going to create some shadow on the face as well. You can gradually progress the shadows and the highlights according to your light source. If your light source is not coming from this angle, it is coming from another way, another particular way, then the shape, the patterns which I am showing currently, they might gonna change. Light gradually travels, so from coming from dark point, we are slowly going to move to light parts of the face, the bony parts, the bony structures where light is always going to hit, which are called high points of the face. This is called zygomatic arch, and there is a place between your eyebrows. The plane is little bit inverted, so it will always create some shadow to it. The high points of your cheeks are always going to catch some light to it. There are some landmarks on the face, such as end of your nostril is going to lie between your eye starting point of your eye, and it is going straight down to meet up the chin portion of your face. These are some key landmarks to understand the frontal structure of the portraiture.